Hello, Libra. Welcome to your full moon reading for April. We're going to do a prayer first from the Spiritual Warfare book. Only takes like a minute. Glorious Saint Michael, Prince of the Heavenly Hosts, who stands always ready to give assistance to the people of God, who fought with the dragon, the old serpent, and cast him out of heaven, and now valiantly defends the Church of God so that the gates of hell may never prevail against her, I earnestly entreat you to assist me also in the painful and dangerous conflict which I must sustain against the same formidable foe. Be with me, O mighty Prince, that I may courageously fight and wholly vanquish that proud spirit whom you have by the divine power so gloriously overthrown, and whom our powerful King, Jesus Christ, has in our nature so completely overcome, to the end that having triumphed over the enemy of my salvation, I may with you and the holy angels praise the clemency of God, who, having refused mercy to the rebellious angels after their fall, has granted repentance and forgiveness to fallen man. Amen. So that's the end of that prayer. I'm going to shuffle your cards 2 more times because I want to get a really good shuffle. And then we'll get started, right? I'm using the Nature Spirit Tarot. So, yeah, that sounded better. All right. So let's get started. We're getting started on the past like we usually do, which would be this week, and any week before the week of the full moon. Libra, we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So you're basically learning to cooperate with people at this time, Libra. Cooperating with people on your job site. The Three of Pentacles is all about cooperation. It can be a good card or it can be a bad card. I think it's a good card in terms of work, but I think it's a bad card in terms of like if you're dealing with a relationship, because it's possible someone could have you in a third party. So you're understanding the nobility of work. This card reminds us to recognize the importance of concentration, focus, and commitment and even the simplest of tasks. It is the integration of higher principles into the ordinary that brings to life our soul's purpose. We should consider it a spiritual exercise to put our full attention on that which is given to us to do. Hidden inner forces are cultivated when we root ourselves in a noble work ethic, okay? The Three of Pentacles suggests that we watch our lives unfold as we focus our energy and inner drive to create something lofty and beautiful from the opportunities and materials given. Some of you are building something. Some of you could be involved in construction work or maybe building or painting a house. You may be building something this week. We have the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So you're building, but you're not really that focused on your work, okay? Because we have the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Someone may be in regret or worry over someone. Some of you could be worrying over someone that's younger than you. If it's a work situation, you could be worried about someone at work who keeps disobeying the rules. Maybe this person they never wear their hard hat, and they need to be wearing their hard hat or their safety equipment. And some of you are worried maybe late at night about a person who possibly they're reliable, but they keep breaking the rules at work, if this is a work-related situation. So some of you are in regret and worry about someone at work or in some situation, possibly involving a relationship, if this is relationship related. The moon card for this is to be bold and make the first move. So basically, if you're worried about this person, you need to be the one that talks to them. You need to be the one that tells them, hey, where's your hard hat, So for the full moon, we have the 10 of Wands. So basically, you're struggling with a lot of responsibilities. It could be your boss noticed that this person wasn't really that safety conscious. So maybe they assigned this person's duties to you. and maybe fired that person. Okay. So you're becoming aware that with knowledge and inner wisdom comes responsibility. It is possible that you could be overburdened by the labors of your higher work, and this card may indicate being overextended in your present position. But with persistence and determination and a willingness to release your treasures into the world for a higher good, you will achieve any goals and complete any task. So I don't think it means like you need to give your money away. I think it means, being willing to give away your talents and stuff, not give them away, but work as far as showing your talents. We have the Temperance card. You're being very patient in this situation. We also have the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So you're giving to this situation involving communication. You're communicating a lot more. It's almost like when you were given more responsibility on this job, you decided to communicate more, okay? So you're opening up more on the job site, you're communicating more. It could be one of those situations where it's like, this is what I'll do and this is what I won't do. You're communicating more. And confidence is your key to success in this situation, okay? On the day of the full moon. After the full moon, we have a tower. So there may be some sort of accident at work. If your employer had kept this person hired, but working on a different job site or a different task at hand, it's possible that there may end up being an accident at work wherever this person's working at, okay? Because they may have assigned them with different responsibilities. They may have given you this person's responsibilities and then assigned this person to somewhere else, but there may still end up being an accident of some sort with that Tower card. This is also about the destruction of false beliefs. So this is some sort of rude awakening, right? Let's see what's going on with that Tower card. The Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So this person, they kind of do things in excess, is what I'm getting, because whoever you're dealing with, it may end up causing an accident at work. Sometimes this person's moods are up and down with that wheel card. But with the Six of Wands, they feel like they're achieving some sort of victory in regards to growing something. And so maybe this person uses too much glue, or they use too much fertilizer, or whatever it is they do in their work, they use too much of it. You could also be dealing with someone who's kind of lazy, where they're like, well, rather than using the glue that would require me to wait a little while, I'm going to use super glue, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that in excess. That way I don't have to be around and wait for the next step. I can just say everything is done. There's something this person's doing to excess, and they think they're having a victory, but they're not. This could also be involving finances. Maybe somebody is spending too much or costing a lot on the job site. Some of you, if this is about you, maybe your fluctuating moods are causing you to spend too much. I mean, normally the Seven of Pentacles is a good card because it means, growing money, putting forth effort. But we do have a tower moment here. So there's some sort of tower moment. Okay. Some sort of tower moment. Maybe some of you had a false belief about a certain person, that if you had a lot of money or looked a certain way, you could attract a certain person, but that false belief is being destroyed. So the Wheel, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. Your Moon card for this is your dreams need a practical plan, okay? So if there's a certain person you want to be with, your dreams need a practical plan. Your attitude for the day of the full moon is the Knight of Wands. So we're in this adventurous type of energy. This adventurous type of energy of, maybe wanting to travel, maybe wanting to go on some sort of adventure the day of the full moon. Some of you want to leave your job site and go do something fun, is what I'm getting. So you're very charismatic, daring, and energetic, and you're very attractive to many, okay? You're an exciting partner, but you don't really stay long, okay? So you don't really settle in situations easily, okay? And some of you could have that attitude towards work, like, is this all there is? Like, we have the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups. There may be someone you're longing for in your past, someone that you want to go see, and we have the Ace of Cups. This is a lot of love. So even though we have that Nine of Wands energy, there's someone you want to confess your love to. Like, you'd rather be with a past person and giving your love to them than working the day of the full moon. Um, yeah, there's someone that you want to be with on the day of the full moon. This person could also be your soulmate with that Two of Cups energy, or you may feel like this person's your soulmate. Um, okay. Yeah, some of you may want to communicate with this person. There's a lot of love here. It's a lot of love. Um, the moon card for this is you're very close to achieving your goal. Influencing you the day of the full moon is the Magician. There could be someone you're interested in that they manifest things easily. King of Cups, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Eight of Cups, but this Scorpio walked away from you. And we have the Judgment card. So this person is thinking about coming back to you with that Judgment card. Or they could have made a judgment, right? I wish I knew the correspondences for the Judgment card so I could see if they left you for a particular person. Maybe someone from their past that they wanted a second chance with. But yeah, this person left this situation. That's what's influencing you the day of the full moon. And the moon card for that is it's time to release negativity. So for some of you, it's time to release negativity about this person, or they need to release negativity about you. Your obstacle for the day of the full moon is the Ten of Cups. Okay. I don't know why this is an obstacle unless some of you are married. You know, because Ten of Cups is usually a good card, but it's coming out in your obstacles position. Maybe you're having the obstacle of having a happy home with this person. So you are idealizing the perfect relationship, and no one can live up to that image, okay? So some of you want someone who's perfect. Libra, no one can live up to that image. It kind of reminds me, and I'm not saying all men are like this, but some men, they want a woman who vacuums in high heels and looks super skinny or looks like an airbrushed model on a magazine. Libra, nobody can live up to this image of perfect love, right? Nobody can live up to this. Now, granted, on social media, you will see a lot of pictures and images where people look like their marriage or their relationship is perfect, but it's all a show, right? It kind of reminds me of a friend I had who was a Virgo, and he was dating a Scorpio, and she had bipolar, and they were always presenting these perfect images on Facebook, okay? But whenever I did readings for Virgo, not specifically for him, because me and him weren't talking at the time, I would get a lot of bad cards. And I'm like, why is this happening? They present these perfect images. Why are the cards saying this? And later on, when me and him hung out and he drove like 4 hours to see me after they had broken up, he told me the truth about what was going on behind the scenes. Okay. So we have the High Priestess. You're not really saying anything. The Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands. For some of you, this person could live at a distance from you. But yeah, in the end, she went off her bipolar meds and went to go live with a felon in Texas. Okay. Not saying that all felons are bad, but it was just interesting that she left a 3-year marriage to a nice Christian guy who was always buying her gifts to go be with a felon in Texas. So I don't know, and I'm not going to mention any names because that's their personal business. But you see, my point is that everything may have looked perfect, on social media, but in real life, this couple had a lot of ups and downs. So we have the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Wands. So you want to make a love offer to this person, but you're being quiet, okay? And you're not taking action at this time because we do have the it's time to take action card, but you're not, because it's in your blockage position, you're not taking action towards this person. Your outcome for the full moon is the Fool. Some of you are taking a leap of faith, maybe confessing your love to this person or just deciding to be on your own. Yeah, you're deciding to be on your own because we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Star. So really you are happier on your own and you are healing, okay? This person could have also had Aquarius in their chart with that Star card. Um for some of you this person makes you happy, but you are healing from this person. You are healing. This person may have had Leo in their chart with that Sun card. Someone is choosing to be single, okay? And to just go forward and heal. And I think that's best for this situation because, if you think that relationships should look perfect all the time, you do need to heal from something. I don't know what that is, but, and your card is communication is key. Okay. Now, there are some women out there that are able to get pregnant, and then after they have the baby, they're able to get back into looking like a swimsuit model. But not all women are like that, okay? And not all men, are pretty boys. So, communication is key in regards to healing. So, if some of you see a therapist or professional or someone you need to talk to, you need to communicate with them about why you think relationships should look perfect all the time. Why is it so important that they look perfect on the outside? What you don't see coming is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands. I think that's a lot of success in your work life. We have the Nine of Wands, the World. You're going to become very experienced in your job. Some of you will be so experienced in your job, you may even be working from home or online, because I see this Page of Wands where it looks like you could be messaging people beneath you at a job site, or you may be mentoring someone that is younger than you at work, okay? But with this wounded energy, I think some of you, after years on the job, you may kind of end up disabled in some way. And that's why you may end up being retired or on disability and communicating with people. So if you're going to apply for disability because something happens at work, you will win a settlement with this World card and the Two of Wands card, because you will be communicating with maybe a lawyer online or someone online. You could either be communicating with people at work or people beneath you at work, or a lawyer online regarding a disability that you get at work. Some of you could end up getting some sort of disability at work. And it takes me back to that tower moment at work. Maybe if that person is still hired at work, they do something destructive that ends up hurting you or other coworkers, okay? Um, which is really not good news to say that someone could end up hurt or wounded, but it is good news that you could be coming into a lot of money, okay, from workers' compensation. Hopefully, it's a lot of money. I've heard workers' comp really doesn't pay that much. And your moon card for that is, what do you need to release, okay? So you may have someone beneath you that you need to release or that you need to fire. You know, it could also be that, if you have a strained muscle, you may need to release tension from that muscle, like maybe go to physical therapy or something else. Release your need for control, maybe to always be on the job site. Your advice is the Four of Cups. So if you do get injured on the job site, you're being advised not to accept any other jobs, okay? Or if you're hurting from a previous relationship, don't accept, any other people into your life at this time as far as relationships go. Focus on your money with this Ace of Pentacles. Focus on maybe obtaining solid employment or something solid that will work out for you. And we have Seven of Cups. You need to make a decision about something you want to do before all of your options run out, okay? So, if you get injured on the job, you may end up, having people that approach you wanting to hire you for a different job or a new job. And you need to make a decision regarding those options before they fade away from you. I'm going to get your Moonology manifestation cards to see how to manifest what you want as well with this full moon. There is actually a woman on YouTube. I don't know if you'd be able to find her or not, but she is a woman that likes to wear 50s outfits every day, and it kind of reminds me of the image of a perfect relationship. I don't know if she stays at home and cooks and cleans too, but she likes to wear 50s outfits every day. And she will take her son to doctor's appointments and all sorts of places wearing 50s outfits, like a 50s dress or, just something beautiful like that. And she kind of looks like the perfect image of a perfect relationship almost. All right, let's get your messages, Libra, for the manifestation cards. You need to find balance in your life. You need to find balance. So some of you are eating either too much or too little, or you're exercising too much or too little. You need to find some sort of balance and talk less and feel more. Okay. So, some of you need to talk less and feel more when it comes possibly to a work situation. You may be talking a lot to a certain person that's feeling dehydrated, and that's why this person is making mistakes on the job. And, all your talking is going above this person's head. They're like, yeah, yeah, be safe, whatever. And then they don't do what you said because they're not paying attention. They're not listening. They're not focused. Um, you need to feel more. Try to see what this person is going through. And don't be afraid to shine. Okay. Yeah, workers' comp really doesn't pay a lot. Some of you may end up having to sue your employer for more, I guess. I don't know. Um, so let's get into the Archangel Michael cards. And then we'll do the Archangel Raphael and some other cards as well. So Archangel Michael. So we have new beginnings and a fresh start. And be gentle with yourself. So stop being so hard on yourself. Some of you think that in addition to your person looking perfect, that you have to look perfect too. No, you don't. A favorable outcome and detach from the situation. Okay. So this person's going to be fine on their own, Libra, but you need to detach from this situation. And I mean the person in the relationship you're dealing with, if you're in a relationship. The person at work, I don't think they're going to be fine on their own. I think they need help, but I think it was basically telling you to detach from a relationship situation, okay? We have use your imagination and you'll see the answer, and honor and trust your feelings, okay? And believe in trust and self-respect. Some of you need to respect yourselves more. So I'm going to get into the Archangel Raphael cards. This is the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle. Yeah, I don't have all the correspondences memorized. I wish I did. I wish I had a book of like correspondences or something, and I wish I had the correspondences memorized, because it looks like this person moved on to the Judgment card, which that card could represent a certain sign. And if I knew the correspondences, I would know what sign this person moved on to, okay? But with that Judgment card, it looks like they moved on to someone from their past, trying to restart something with someone from their past, okay? Or maybe this person felt like you were judging them, so they judged you and they left you. I'm really shuffling the Raphael cards a lot, because sometimes they seem to clump up, and I just want to shuffle a good shuffle. All right. So let's see what's going on, Libra, with Archangel Raphael. Some of you are maintaining sobriety at this time. You're being sober from something. And you're using your natural healing abilities to heal from this situation, okay? Some of you are dealing with a second option, okay? As far as healthcare professionals, okay? And you need to have faith, okay, in the second option. Give the angels your cares while you meditate. And some of you are getting home help. and changing doctors, okay? So if you end up injured at work, you may end up getting someone who comes by the home and helps you, but you may end up having to change doctors. I had a dream about an accident last night, but my nightmare was about a plane. I dreamed that a plane crashed into like a tree in my yard, and I just thought it was so weird. Like I thought it was so weird to have a dream like that. So I'm going to shuffle some love oracle cards, and we're going to get messages from those as well. I will go on Google and look up that judgment card to get more information for you about the judgment card to see what the correspondences for it are. Because yeah, this person moved on. It'd be different if it was like the Six of Swords, because that would have been temporary, but with the Eight of Cups, this person definitely moved on. And they went on some sort of deep journey, you know. All right, some of you could have been dealing with someone that was narcissistic, or you may have those qualities. I call them fleas. Fleas are stuff we get from people we knew in our lives that were narcissists in our family. And they're like little habits we picked up that we need to undo. So some of you may be needing to go to counseling for that, or your person may need to go to counseling for that. So we have the golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing, and a mask, not showing true feelings, hiding, personifying, pretending, deluding, gaslighting, okay? Some of you, your person was either gaslighting you or you were gaslighting them, but it's not that you meant to do it on purpose. If this was you, it could have been just stuff you learned from your family, okay? So, for example, if like you insult someone and then later on, well, I didn't mean it that way, you took it the wrong way, like gaslighting. So, love bombing and some sort of mask, not showing true feelings, okay? The golden mirror and the mask. So this is almost like you could have been dealing with someone who maybe they were like, "Oh, you're so beautiful," or "You're so attractive," but really their true feelings were maybe they thought you looked anorexic or something else, and they were hiding behind a mask and not showing their true feelings about how they felt about you. We also have passion and seduction. You and this person do have a lot of chemistry and have fun. Um But there could have been third party interference in this. Maybe while you were trying to woo this person, someone else was trying to seduce them away from you. Okay. Yeah, your person could be dealing with a twin flame that they left you for. We have abundance and twin flames. I don't know if you're this person's twin flame or not because I didn't see it for wands. We have the snake. Okay. Yeah, so there's a snake in your person's life. Somebody that either wants to compete with them or that is an enemy. And we also have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. Okay. So your person could be dealing with a snake, and your person's karma for leaving you is that that snake is not talking to them anymore. Okay. So they could have made the snake they were dealing with angry. All right. I was looking for the box for these, and there it is. I'm going to get you some more healing cards before I get the Hidden Truth Oracle, because you really went through a lot with this person. We're doing the Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. Yeah, you really went through a lot with this person. They left you for a snake. There was a snake that was seducing them, and they left you for that person. So some of you may need counseling, but the snake this person was dealing with, I mean, a snake is always going to be a snake, right? So at least you're able to heal and get better. Whoever they're dealing with, I don't think, they say a leopard doesn't change its spots. And it kind of reminds me of that story with the snake. Like, it's like, well, you knew I was a snake when you picked me up, and you still pick me up. So your person is dealing with some sort of snake. Let's see how you're going to heal from this, or how you need to heal from this. We have new beginnings. Another card about new beginnings. You got another card about new beginnings. Freedom. You're enjoying your freedom. And support. Some of you are getting a lot of support from your family or your community involving this person, okay? So I'm going to read the card about new beginnings. So a new beginning is what's going to be helping you heal. Maybe someone who gives you more freedom than your other person was giving you. A clean slate is presented to you as you now encounter fresh opportunities and novel experiences. So sometimes we cling to old routines because they are familiar. By drawing this card, the angels ask you to be open to new approaches to life. Perhaps they will teach you a new way of looking at situations, or maybe they will call on you to learn a new skill. Whatever the new beginning is for you, allow yourself to be stretched by the fresh circumstances. We learn about ourselves through new experiences, okay? So you have some sort of new beginning coming in with a lot of freedom and support and people helping you. Yeah, your person had their own issues that they need to work on, but maybe they weren't admitting to them. Um, let's get your hidden truth oracle. Your hidden truth oracle. Your person's a trip, Libra. I can't believe they left you for a snake. I mean, I think it's okay to have pet snakes, but not like you don't want to go after a snake, like, or someone that acts like a snake. This person they went after could be jealous of them or competitive with them. I don't know. They could be dealing with someone who doesn't know who they are. There are, some men out there that are, gay, and they don't like women. They like to compete with women. And I'm sure the reverse is true for some women and men, and your person could have chosen someone that competes with them and tries to look prettier than them. It's just a big mess. So this is what your person wants to say to you. I wish I had treated you better, and I am grateful for the spiritual lessons. So they learned something from you. I hope that you can forgive me one day, and I will wait for a sign from you. I wish I could share my good news with you, and I knew exactly what I was doing. So for some of you, this person they could have been cheating on you, or if they were not cheating, they could have been involved, like not physically cheating, they could have been involved in an emotional affair with someone, or they could have been still talking to this person, even though they told you they weren't talking to this person anymore. They could have restarted talking to this person behind your back. Maybe, with that seduction card we got earlier, could have been like sex talk. This snake was trying to seduce your person, trying to say things about the past to this person, like, I like the way you did this, or I like the way you did that. They were kind of trying to seduce your person, but your person still knew exactly what they were doing. For some of you, this person could be marrying that snake, and that's why they wish they could share their good news. I don't know. I left you before you could leave me, and I'm becoming a better person. So this person felt like maybe they felt like they couldn't, live up to your image of the perfect relationship or marriage, and that they felt like eventually you would leave them. They felt like if they got pregnant by you or had a child by you, eventually after the child was born, you would be like, okay, you need to hurry it up. You need to lose weight. You need to hurry it up because we need to look perfect for social media. They felt like they wouldn't be able to, and that's just an example, but this person felt like they wouldn't be able to measure up to your standards and that you would eventually leave them. So it says, I left you before you could leave me, and I am becoming a better person. So that's all I have, Libra. Um, you're better off without this person. So, because they have a lot of work to do. So that's all I have, Libra. Um, I hope things work out for you, and take care and be safe on the job.